videos before. I'm Callum and this is Stuart. So, off the back of having some fun with our Disney vlogs, we've decided to bring the camera along with us on a wee day out. So it was my birthday at the start of this week, at the start of the weekend, so we've decided to go a little day trip up the north of Scotland into the Highlands and kind of bring you along with us. And we've done this quite a lot of times, like we've travelled up here quite a lot of times for mini breaks and days out, so we'll maybe just go to some of our favourite places. It's to be quite nice today, like 20 degrees. Also, Stuart just passed the driving test like 2 or 3 weeks ago. That's not a round of applause. And he's not driven that far away from where we live yet, so this is going to be his first chance to get to drive up north. And if you've not been to Glen Coe or anything, it's absolutely beautiful, so I feel like he's going to have a good time driving there. We're still only, what, 5 minutes away from home.
Yeah.
It's only like, what, 8 o'clock just now, so we've got the whole day ahead of us. This is one of the first times we've done it without our dog. We usually have her with us. And this is also the first time in our new car.
Yeah.
So, a lot of differences. So we've only made it like 5 minutes from our house. And we've stopped for a sausage roll. It's not exactly the most breakfasty food ever, but these are so good. There's like an M&S garage behind me, and every time we go up north we always stop and get one of these. And then a lovely, healthy Coke Zero for breakfast. They're so good. If you've not had one, you need to try it. It's like... There's just like so much flavour in them.
They're not like a Greg's one, like,
no, it's
if
like,
you know what Greg's is, like the best place
it's like
ever.
full of so much seasoning. I love Greg's though.
Greg's has a really good sausage roll, but these ones in particular just feel like higher quality. So
But we're going to eat these and then start driving. I don't want to start driving and eating, just in case. I mean, that's me bouncing with the suspension of the car. As you can imagine, there's not a ton of infrastructure in the Highlands or the amount of tourism that it attracts. So sometimes the car parks are full, sometimes everywhere's too busy. So you get what you get, and it's just your luck. So we're heading quite early to give ourselves the best chance. So we're just coming up to the Erskine Bridge. Unfortunately, the view is not great through those bars. Used to be a toll bridge back in the day.
The view straight ahead's quite nice though, because you can see the hills and stuff. That's what the Highlands start to look like more and more as you get up toward them.
There's Luss, our first place that we're going to stop today. Apart from our sausage roll, that doesn't count.
Sausage!
There's a wee pheasant on the road. I'm sure it's going to get it. I don't know.
Just a pheasant. Oh, it's very pretty.
It's like a little pay on exit, but it's only £1.50 an hour, that's quite good. Let's go.
It's my first opportunity to get on the camera. Yay!
It's so nice.
Look at that view. So, we're parked just get over this direction. You've got the wee hotel over there. There's a couple of wee restaurants and stuff as you head down towards the pier and stuff.
There.
And yeah, there's a wee play park. We went there with Callum's nieces and nephews at one point. It was really nice. So.
It's really quiet. I know we're here early.
Alright, it's dead quiet.
But we're just going to say hi to the sheep.
Yeah, there's a big bundle of sheep in here, so we're going to go and see them. Oh yeah, so there's the bee school. I forgot about that.
There's also a sheep over there that I thought his head was stuck, but it's just eating on the other side of the fence.
He's just hungry. You're hungry sheep, like. You're hungry sheep. Where's the other ones to come? Look at the size of the horns on them.
It's not a bad place to be a sheep.
It's not a bad place to be a sheep.
They don't like me.
See if they've got big horns. Do they trim those?
I don't think they would need to, because they're not the kind of horn that would grow inwards and cause you any danger.
So curly. So this is the wee bee school. It's very cute. And we've just noticed there's a wee sign that says that you can do a weekend beekeeping course. Sold out for today, with it being Saturday obviously, sold out in advance. Like the idea of it. This is the kind of church area, so I think we're going to head towards there first. Honestly, I don't know. I feel like at some point we talked about it to someone and someone said that, yeah.
I think your dad said, yeah, he did.
Yeah.
This is the church. We're going to go in the grounds, but it's like most churches in Scotland. It's very nice.
I think over the last couple of years or so, this church has got a wee bit of work done on it, so it's not modernised, but the actual grounds around it are really neat. And
they still run a service though, because we've been by on a Sunday. Yeah, it's closed just now, but it's Luss Parish Church.
Church every Sunday 11th there.
If you're religious. Maybe one day we can live somewhere like this.
Right. That's so cool. Look at that. So, this is for someone who was born in 1804.
Also, it would maybe surprise you, but how close this is to the loch. I don't know if you mentioned, but Luss is on Lochlomond. And Lochlomond's right there. It's not a bad place to go to church. And then there's this little walkway down to the loch. I mentioned that we still come here with our dog Lady. She absolutely loved it here. She got this swim.
The loch's a freshwater loch, so
yeah, it's really nice.
It's not salty or anything, it's nice and fresh, and it's good to see if you're, like we've done it before, in the cold, going for a dip in it when it's ice cold. It's
really popular here for water sports, so if you want to bring the boards and canoes and stuff, you can do tours of Loch Lomond on a little ferry boat. It is honestly beautiful. Like, it's hard to capture these kind of things on camera, but you should come here.
Should I go down and see how cold the water is?
There's people on their paddle boards and their canoes. It's a texture in the water.
It's brisk. Difficult. Brisk. Cold this one. It's not too bad actually, it'd be good for a bit.
The tide seems quite far in. This isn't always submerged underwater. There's like a kind of beachy bit you can kind of see under there, like a sandy bit.
So over the far side you can see the hill in the distance. Absolutely gorgeous how clear it is. That's Bent Lomond over there. So
Stuart's climbed it.
I climbed half of it. Well, 3/4 of it.
I haven't.
Because the weather got really bad. We will climb it together at some point.
We like hiking.
It's one of the bends that are in the kind of area, and the most kind of popular one. It's one of the
that
best
over there
ones to
is
climb.
Ben Mitchell.
Ben Mitchell. You're hilarious.
You need smacking down. It's original Ben Mitchell.
It's,
Ben Mitchell. This is a random fact, but there's an island here that's inhabited by wild wallabies, which is very random for Scotland, but I think back in the 1940s, the Countess of Arran put them there.
So now they're just there.
But the wallabies are still there, and
wallabies.
They've bred and
you can actually, I don't know if you can see, but it's like one of the two that kind of over that direction. That's right in the middle, so there's not really public access to them either. So
quite cool.
Just kind of get to sit there.
Poor wallabies, they're coming from Australia.
I know, right?
And then being here in the freezing cold dark. We're going to go on the pier in a second, but it looks like there's a boat tour about to start. You can cruise Loch Lomond, which is pretty cool.
Yeah, there's also taxis as well, so you can get a taxi from here over to...
Is it Falloch?
I think you can get one to Falloch, and then you can get one round the far side.
This bit here, which is to the left of the pier, is usually like a beach. It's usually a sandy strip all the way along. So if you come when the tide's not in, you can bring sort of camp out there for the day. Bring whatever you want, like paddle boards or lunch or whatever. And then through those trees to the left, there's a car park. So you can just go from the car park straight down to the loch.
To those wee trees over there. Also look, there's people swimming. To the very far end.
It's also very good to swim because you can see out up to the end of the pier. Usually it's still like under chest height.
Yeah, it's still relatively shallow. This is just the kind of information for where exactly we are. So yeah, as I said, there's a water bus service, operates in the summertime. So it operates from Luss, and it goes along this kind of blue line here. So it goes over towards the bay over the far side. It goes up and around, all the way up into Inveruglis, all the way up to the top. Inveruglis. And yeah, this is some of the walking trails as well.
So we parked up here, came down to this pier, and then this is the beach that we just pointed at. And then when I said there was a car park, you can just kind of...
Yeah, so this is the kind of more popular side here. This is where the kind of shop is and things that we'll show you later on. There's a lot of gaps in the pier, so if you're someone who doesn't really like that, you might want to avoid it. We actually,
though, like,
yeah,
you can see the water underneath all the pier. It's quite big gaps, and we used to bring our dog Lady here. And one time, I don't know why, she just happened to look through the gap and freaked out, and then became like a statue and wouldn't move, and we had to like pick her up and like, so it became like a kind of joke where we would wind her up and go, Lady, look. Freaked out.
but she was cute, so that's all that
I
matters.
don't know why she said that though, because she loved.
Oh, she loved it. Strange,
Really
but
busy.
yeah, really busy here. So we're just gonna go. We're gonna get a couple wee videos and things. It still is the case that people jump off of this with no issue. Like, people will jump over the top of that. I think that's why they probably made them quite low, because people like to jump off the pier in the summertime. Yeah, that's like one of the kind of private, well, not private tours, but one of the kind of tours they do. It's got downstairs and upstairs. But it's quite busy. Obviously 9 o'clock in the morning is the time for boat tours, for people going out on the loch. So there's the kind of rib boat here that Callum was talking about earlier. They do private tours on the rib boat, so you can go on that. And I'll show you the kind of pricing list, because there's a pricing list just down here on the right. So for 20 minutes, £15 for an adult, which isn't too bad. And then you hire the boat for however many hours beyond that. The prices are there as well. So this is a wee gift shop, which is really cute. So this is one of the shops you can enter. This is one of the places you can go into that looks like someone's house.
Oh, it's Take the High Road, not
Take the High Road, that's what it is. So Highland art film location for Blair Store and Take the High Road.
This is kind of what we meant when we said it's like very picturesque and very beautiful. So people kind of maybe mistook it for a tourist attraction rather than people's homes. This is the little Luss general store.
So typical Callum's way to the toilet, I'm going to go into the village shop and get myself something that I always get here, which is a wee bit of tablet or macaroon before we go back into the car to continue on. The shop has the best smell in it possible. It's just like a sweet kind of Scottish food smell. It's nice because it's got wee gifts and things in it. It's also got obviously sweets and stuff as well, so it's good. This is the corner that I'm most interested in. What should I get? So I decided to go for good old fashioned Scottish butter tablet. There's also some really nice wee condiments and jams and things in here, like chili jams and stuff as well, and shortbread. So as I said, I got the Scottish butter tablet. It's £2.20 for that. It's something just to always get when I'm up here, because it's always like a nice wee thing. They did used to sell, not that this isn't fresh, but they used to sell like fresh ones out the cabinet, but they don't do that anymore. But it's still good. Callum also snuck in behind me and asked for something. So I got an Empire biscuit. Empire biscuits, some fresh shortbread with some usually strawberry raspberry jam in the middle, icing on the top, and then
either a jelly tot or a cherry.
hopefully a jelly tot.
Empire biscuits isn't a very good name either. It sounds a bit colonial.
Sounds like Star Wars. Empire Strikes Back biscuits.
Quite good.
You eat them all on May the 4th.
We got engaged up in north of Scotland like 7 years ago.
Yeah.
And we're still not married. Oops. We did
I don't think that's an oops, girl.
We did have the wedding booked and then we ended up having to cancel before we went. But that weekend we'd planned to come camping and we found a spot up here in Lochlomond. We came with our dog and then we got absolutely flooded out of our tent. So at like 12 at midnight, like 1 in the morning, we just gathered all our stuff like in the car, grabbed our dog and just tried to find the nearest place to stay. We ended up in that hotel.
And it was lovely.
Yeah, it was just very random though. So every time we drive by it, that's what we think of. It was fun. Those are the kind of memories that you look back on. And the stuff that doesn't go to plan is always the best.
And in a weird way, it ended up beneficial because we got to stay in hotels for the rest of the time. So
I know.
wasn't a bad thing.
So it's like cutting a hole in the tent in the rain. God,
Like,
it's flooded.
oh, it's flooded. What's happened?
That was some skillful driving.
Oh God, it's so holy here.
Watch yeah.
Oh.
Careful of your tyres if you're coming here. I don't know if you're going to get parked on there
Oh my
because he's going down there, so you better just reverse. Russell.
I just actually I thought I'll have a wee bit of this and actually tell you what it's like, because tablet's a Scottish traditional sweet, so it's essentially sugar, condensed milk, and you cook it until it becomes solid. Well, not until it becomes solid, but you set it afterwards and it becomes solid, and it's awesome. It's kind of like fudgy, but it's really not because it's set harder.
It's like brittle fudge.
It's so good.
I
I love it. It will ruin your teeth though.
We drove in from there, we parked up there because these are all the actual parking spaces available and they're full. Like this person here struggling to park. And then if you just go straight ahead here, there's a little nature trail that takes you to the waterfall. That's the river that comes off of the waterfall.
Because you've got like the falls there, a tiny path, and that's the road.
I know the main road's actually
So
up there.
there's no space.
Although you do diverge from it down here and stuff if you want to, but it's just very muddy today.
If you ever come up to Scotland and you come through this area, it's good to take these wee kind of detours and go off and do these kind of places, because there's really interesting parts with them. Some places have really good history, and in general some places are just really nice beauty spots, so it's nice. So this is the falls. No, I'm only kidding. Can you imagine? Right here for that tiny stream. So this is an art installation that was put in a good bit of time ago now. We're going to go down, Callum's heading down towards the bottom. I'm not going to go all the way down, mainly because it is kind of steep, so it's not for everyone. You can go down to where those people are kind of standing there and get some good photographs, get some good videos of the falls. I personally haven't ever jumped into them, but there's lots of people who do jump into the falls kind of regularly. Callum's taking people's photos. That's him. Photographer for life, he always takes photos. So that's us. We're just going to head off from the falls now. You could spend longer there. I've seen people sit and have picnics and stuff there all the time. The art piece is called Woven Sound by John Kennedy. It's from 2014, so it's about 10 years old. But it's stood the test of time. It's really nice. It's a nice kind of photo spot and it's a nice piece of art.
You're not driving too fast.
Slow right now.
We're stuck in traffic, so there's nowhere we can go.
It's also funny because we're playing slowed down by McDonald's.
We're still kind of stuck in traffic. It's been like what?
4 hours.
It's been like 40 minutes. Can you buy food, drink at that plant pot?
Tyndrum's the town that we're just about to go into.
We'll go into maybe more detail later, but the West Highland Way passes through there, which is like a 90-something mile trail from like the outskirts of Glasgow up to Fort William. So there's a lot of hikers and backpackers. But at this rate, once we get there, I kind of just want to get through it on our way because this is not very good.
At this rate, we'll be getting there and it'll be time to turn back.
Sure, it's been busy. At least it's a nice day. I've got a nice view. So we're in Tyndrum and we've realised the source of the problem. So this over here is the Green Welly stop. That's the car park. So people letting each other in and out of here has affected traffic for like 4 miles in the other direction. But the Green Welly stop's pretty cool. It's and there's a little key store. Green Welly stop's pretty cool. It's like a little sort of cafe restaurant type thing. There's like a convenience store, you can buy a drink, you can buy hiking stuff, you can just chill, there's like loads of stuff. And then across the street there's like a couple other places to eat, it's really nice. We would have stopped maybe for a chippy if it was a bit less hectic to get here. But we're trying to make a wee bit of time up. It's still only what, just coming up for 12 o'clock. I've got a game I want to play with you. I was just thinking, I think it's going to be 20 questions, right? But I'll make it a Disney character, and it can be anything Disney. Like, let me think of one.
Male or female?
No, it's yes or no questions.
Oh, for God's sake, are you male?
Yes.
Are you an animal?
Yes. I won't give you any clues with my tone.
You just did.
I know, I realised I did, but I'll try not.
Yes.
Yes.
Are you drawing a cartoon?
Yes.
Are you made within the last 20 years?
No.
Are you?
Stuart should be able to do this, he knows Disney well.
Are you one of the classic characters?
What does that mean?
So that would be Mickey, Donald, Goofy, Pluto, etc.
No.
There's some time within
Take my glasses off, I don't think I've had them off this whole video.
probably like Snow White era up until like the 90s. Are you from the Renaissance? So you're the
yes.
ones that are on my tattoo. Okay, so you're in my tattoo. Are you?
Remember when you said it's an animal, it has a weird inflection in my voice? I don't know how many questions you asked. I've not been keeping track of you. Let's just call it 10.
It wasn't 10, it was like
Well,
7.
yeah, I said animal,
I
Renaissance.
said male, animal, 20s, classic.
Over 20 years old, classic.
Renaissance, so we're at like 6 maybe. 7 max.
I think that was 5 actually.
I've got 10 movies on my leg. Are
That's a
you
big leg.
in Hunchback of Notre Dame?
No, don't just do that, that's a terrible
Why?
cheating.
That's not cheating! Are you in Little Mermaid?
No.
No, I don't have Tarzan on my leg. But you in Tarzan?
No.
I'm gonna go with Lion King. I think that you're gonna be in.
I've stopped counting again, I think that's 10.
That's me at 10. I think you're gonna be in Lion King. So are you like Mufasa?
No.
Okay.
Let's see if anyone's watching this. I want to get it before you. But much reflection on the window, but
Calm down, Milan. Oh! Are you like Mushu?
yeah.
Yes, you're Mushu. Because Mushu is kind of an animal, but is like a... not really an animal because he's like a mystic being.
Yeah.
Yes, look at me.
You got it.
I mean...
What was that, like 14?
I got it because it said reflection. It said reflection.
Oh yeah, shine. I filmed the window and said, I'll look at the reflection, and then he said, calm down, Milan, and I went, is it Moose?
Is it Mushu?
Maybe I was subconsciously giving you the right answer. There's a viewpoint up here on the left, so we're going to pull in. You get a lot of bus tours up here, but I'm sure from the view you can see why. Pull in there on the left where all those people are.
There, but I just need people to not be on the floor.
What are you doing, getting your jacket? Okay, so this is where we've just driven up. The road like comes all the way up here. And then we're going that way, but it's a really nice viewpoint here. It's quite misty today, it's really strange. That's the road we drove along down there. We'll walk a little bit. This is where Stuart freaks out. He's not a good. Stuart's not good at walking on grass for some reason that goes downhill. He always freaks out. I'm saying you somehow are unable to walk on grass. You always freak
I'm
out.
not able to walk ever, like I'm really bad at just going down things. It's fine going back up usually, but going down them I'm always...
It's a bit mushy.
It's very PT feeling. It's like a peat bog.
It's peaceful. You get a wee tent camp here. Oh, look at that dog over there. Don't know if you can see it.
Oh, look how white it is. It's not going to look like that for very long. That's mad.
This is officially in the Highlands. This is Rannoch Moor. It's so beautiful. Especially seeing like a really clear day. And all the skies reflected in it. But it's still nice today. Right, sure, it's got a twig question for me. I bet it's a very weird, obscure one that I'll never get, but... Is that a female?
Yes.
Is that... Are they magic?
They have potential to be, yes.
Are they animated?
Yes.
Are they from my lifetime?
Yes.
Are they a Disney princess?
No.
Are they like from Disney? Like as in they're not Pixar, they're Disney?
Yes.
Do they have a weapon?
No.
Do they live on Earth?
Yeah.
Are they under the age of 30?
No.
Are they the mother of a Disney princess?
No.
Are they in a Disney princess movie?
No.
An old lady from Disney who has the potential to be magic. based on your responses, but now you seem unsure when I said that.
No, I'm going to go yes for that one. I'm just going to say yes.
Are they human?
Yeah.
Was it going to be like Meredith's mum or something who turns into a bear?
No.
A bear?
A bear? You're a bear?
Is they from the movie Red? Turning
No.
red, whatever. Do they turn into an animal?
Yes.
What?
No reason.
Who turns in? What old lady turns into an animal that's not in Brave? Or turning red? And the kind of magic in the animated Disney.
Just to say, if you are following along, you probably got this already.
So it's going to pick something stupid like Emperor's New Groove that I've never watched more than once. Is it that? And he knows for a fact that I've never seen that one, so I don't like it. It's Eastman or something. I literally said to him before we started, I said don't pick something like from Crocs New Groove.
And I was like, what?
Yeah, I don't like. Well, I don't not like it, but she absolutely loves it. I've seen it once. It was alright.
So, Yzma has the potential to be magical because she's got potions. And
Does she not turn into like a stick or
she
something?
turns into... No, she turns into a cat. She turns into a wee kitten. And it was funny because when you asked that, I thought, he's never going to ask something like that. Why would they ask if they would turn into an animal? What would be your question? And then he did, and I was like, yeah, that's funny, because, yeah.
I should have said that from the get-go, because he would have said that to try and trick me. He did better though. Well, I'm going to show you some of the scenery here, because it's very nice.
We're about to cross a bridge which is iconic if you've ever seen a photo of Glen Coe. Three sisters on the left, which are the main kind of mountains that are photographed, and then the bridge tends to be in the foreground. Yeah, it's really pretty. And also there's a really pretty hotel down here on the right.
We have taken a little left turn because we're going to go along to Glen Coe, which is just next to Glen Coe. We're just out stretching our legs and looking at the view. My hair's a mess. It's just beautiful no matter where you look. If you're from Scotland and you don't get up here much, or if you're thinking of travelling, I would definitely recommend it.
Hi. Today, that looks fake. Like, it looks like it could be like a picture. It doesn't look like a real mountain. So it's just so pretty.
Also, short point to point out that part of one of the James Bond movies with Daniel Craig was filmed on this road.
The Skyfall scene where he drives along in his really fast car.
Yeah.
So this is Glen Etive, or Etive, however you might say it. Callum's got his camera, so he's going to jump on ahead and get some nice wee photos and things. And I'm just going to kind of come down just a wee bit. It's, oh gosh, extremely marshy and wet here today, just on the ground. So if you are coming, if you are coming, obviously make sure you bring your walking shoes, because sometimes you do need them. But we've been here before, it's really nice. I've got a couple of nice photos that Callum took me down on those rocks, and there's a lovely waterfall just down there as well. So Callum's got his camera, he's going to go and take some photos, and I'm just taking in the lovely scenery, because I mean this whole area is just absolutely stunning. This glen acts as a little sunspot, so this little bit down here is really nice actually to just sit and sun yourself. And we have seen people in the water here before, maybe down the bottom there if you could get down to it, wouldn't be too bad, but we have seen people in it, so obviously they've thought it's been fine.
Enjoy this montage of Glen Coe that I'm just going to put in, because there's so much. There's too much to see. to the actual Glen Coe. We're just driving straight through it just now because we're trying to get to the viaduct before the next train comes and get ourselves set up and get parked. We know that there's kind of limited parking spaces. Let's see, Ben Nevis is up here, kind of just by Fort William. It's a bit misty in the distance, but maybe you can see. We're taking this bridge over towards Fort William. We'll dive up to Fort William. Another view. That's us just coming through Fort William. We're just kind of going to drive straight through it, but we can't resist stopping at McDonald's for a wee tweezer. We've only had that sausage roll today and it's 20 to 2, so penny hungry.
Hey, my name's Chris, can I take your order please?
Yeah, I'm using that app.
Oh nice, what's the code?
It's 6706.
6706.
Yeah.
What can I get for you today?
Could I get 2 double cheeseburgers?
2 doubles, yeah?
Yeah. And can I get 2 mayo chickens? And can I get just a Coke Zero as well? Cheers. Oh, sorry.
Maybe second on the food, okay?
No bother.
2 meals.
Thank you very much. Cheers.
Thank you very much.
See you later. So we've arrived at Glenfinnan. I love the fact that there's a platform 9 3/4 sign right behind Callum with the Hogwarts stuff. We're just inside the wee visitor centre having a wee look.
I do like that.
And then we're going to go for the walk. We're looking at the pins just now. There's a couple of wee cute pins.
Don't you get that?
And there's wee fridge magnets and stuff as well. It's just cute.
Well, I get that. Quite like it.
If you want it, yeah. I quite like, there's some t-shirts over here which I quite like. I like the style of these. They're pretty.
That one's nice too.
I quite like that one. I prefer that one over that one, but it's your preference.
For the same price.
Mm-hmm.
We'll go that one. I
Callum's like, I want both.
I like the fact that I'll go with it.
Round on. I like these as well. These are cute. Wee Christmas ornaments. These are wee Highland cow. Christmas Highland cow. Oh, I love that. That's so cute. Oh. Yeah, so if you want some Harry Potter stuff and you can't make it to Orlando daily, you can get yourself a chocolate frog here. There you go.
It was a bit dark.
That's cool.
It's like gold.
Is that a diary or is it the actual?
How do you get
Yes,
that?
wee journal. It's our favourite thing.
Hogwarts history.
Hogwarts history.
We don't have that.
Bottles and stuff. There's wee cards as well, which are quite cool. I like that because it's like Harry moves and stuff in it.
It makes me feel sick looking at that.
Yeah, also, I loved these scarves when we were in Orlando. And I've got
these
one over here.
selection of ones.
A couple of ones, not many.
That one's very small.
How much is this here? Let's see, out of curiosity. £42.
Oh, I like that.
Oh, that is quite
Happy
cute.
Christmas one. It's £14.
£14, that's quite cute. Right, so we're out at the wee shop. Callum got his pin. I got a wee pin as well because I like this wee stag one.
It was only on sale for £3.
Yeah, so it's
And
cute.
I'm looking over here.
Yeah, we're going over to the Prince Charles Monument thing that's here. I've been up it once before.
Is it not
It's quite cool because it's
Prince Charlie?
Charlie, whatever. It's quite cute because I like this wee paths and stuff around here as well. But it's quite cute because you can see the view and it's a really, really nice view. You can see the whole loch. Enjoying your day?
It's really nice and warm.
I know, it's a lovely day. This is a good day in Scotland. This is one of those ones that
summer day I've had, and it's
this will be the last summer day you have. But this is the kind of days in Scotland that you say to people, come to Scotland because it can be really nice. This is one of those days where it's really nice and it's like enjoyable to live here. So since the last time I was here, which I mean, gosh, it's been a long time since I was last year. They do now charge to go up the tower. I would reckon it's about probably £2 a person to go up it. It is a one way up, one way down stairwell, and it's very small.
You said it's just closing.
So
Only other people have to go.
but yeah, so it's quite cool though. That's the tower there, and at the top there is a statue of Charlie Boy himself up at the top. But of course, when you get to the top of that, the view that way is absolutely stunning because you get to see that from a really nice height.
Let's go up there and find a spot.
Yeah, so over here, when you saw these people probably on the rocks over there, that's the viewing spot for the train. So,
Green spot in his face.
big green spot in his face. So this is the walk up to where you can see the train. It's just behind the visitor centre. Obviously, depending on which way the train's going, you want to choose which direction you walk. There is another way on the other side. It's 120 metres to the viewpoint, which is about a 5-minute walk this way. The other way does take longer than that. So if you're coming here to see the train heading to Mallaig from Fort William, give yourself a wee bit more time. It's the view from the viewpoint, which obviously looks really nice over the loch. Trying not to fall over myself. And you can see the viaduct in the distance as well. Which is good.
There you go, see like the straight line that from here. I was hoping to see it carved.
So as I said, that's one of a couple of options in regards to seeing the train. Gal wants to get a bit more of a curved viewpoint for it going over, so yeah, closer one, because this viewpoint is far away. So we're just going to go back down, which we're doing just now, and then we're going to follow the path that goes past the car park where we parked the car, and see where that leads, see where we can head. You can see the view in the distance to the viaduct. It is getting bigger and bigger.
Don't know where we're going to sit.
Yeah.
I'd like to kind of be level with or above it, but
It takes a wee bit of time to hike up. You can see people, so there are people like up, just kind of over here, right next to it. But obviously it takes a wee bit of time to get up there, so we'll see where we manage to get to. The train's due in 20 minutes. It is Callum's first time here, so
I've
you enjoying
been
it?
Jane there quite a lot, but never.
Do you like it?
It's nice.
It's nice, isn't it?
I think it'd be quite fun to come when it's a less nice day.
Yeah, it's interesting because
I think it would look
this
cool.
place kind of benefits from the glum Scottish weather. I remember when I came last time with my family, it was like October time, and it was like, it wasn't like cold or anything, but it was like wet. It was like, you know, you wanted to put a jacket and it was nice.
It feels like when people queue up for the fireworks at Magic Kingdom.
It does seem a wee bit like that. So this is the tree that everyone puts their own currency in. And you get the currency, you put it in, you find a wee gap, and then all you do is you get a stone
You have coins
and you batter it. I don't have coins on me. I left them in my other jacket, which is mine. But yeah, all the different currencies, euros and stuff like that, pennies, 50p's. I presume it's become a bit of a kind of lucky thing now, which is quite cool. Now, I don't know whether I envy that job or not. It's quite loud here for the river, but this wee guy here, and you can see they've got wires leading right the way up to the bridge and then all the way along in either direction as well and back down. We've got a couple of wee people, like, see that guy over there? Just past Callum's head, so you can see that guy that's like halfway up. Interesting because you don't think about maintaining something like that, like maintaining a place like that. But obviously it requires some maintenance and it requires some work sometimes, so it's cool to see them up doing stuff with it. So, with muddy feet, you get that view. It's kind of the tit for tat of coming up here, but it's pretty.
So that was that. No, actually, it is really nice. It's nice to see the train.
really cute.
It's really cute.
Everyone's waving at you.
Yeah, it's just got a nice feel to it.
Also, it's a good colour. Like, I know the Hogwarts Express is based off it, but it is like that dark burgundy.
Yeah. So we are gonna just sit for a couple of minutes and
There's a lot of people
enjoy the
that
view.
way,
Yeah,
and it's like
it's very
a really
busy.
muddy, wet path. So.
yeah, we're both gonna need to clean our shoes because our shoes are very muddy.
It's nice,
but it's nice. It's a nice wee spot to sit at, so we're just gonna sit for a couple of minutes.
Even up there, there's like mountains and stuff.
The whole area is just gorgeous. And when you're sat here, the other side's got a wee bit of a path and stuff where you can sit. So if you were coming for the early train that goes from Fort William to Mallaig, the other direction, that's a bit more like set up. But this side you're kind of sitting amongst the heather, just chilling.
It's definitely worth it.
Rolling through the heather.
We detour.
Any still game fans will get that one. Filtered through the heather.
But we're not going to film this going back down because you've just watched us fall 5 times.
Yeah, that's not. It's if you're coming to this side to see the Mallaig to Fort William train, bring your walking boots. It's muddy, it's slidey, it's slippery, and it's busy. So yeah, just be aware. So as we said, we didn't film the way down because it's extremely slippery up that hill. There's a lot of peat and there's a lot of bog. I'm pretty sure Callum was the one that said we're not going to film it because we'll slide our arse. Callum slipped. And it's like, the worst thing is, it's the kind of mud and stuff that's like seeping water out of it.
It's also proper water, so I'm just...
Yeah, so he's, we're going to go, he doesn't have anything to change into, so what we're going to do is we're going to go back to the visitor centre. Hopefully they have something, if not,
I'll go home.
we'll see what we can do. Bye! It was still worth it, and also, just a pre-warning again, it's extremely muddy. Bring good shoes and be prepared. So this is just another part of the visitor centre before we go home, where you can find out about Charlie Edward Stewart, Bonnie Prince Charlie. He's got all this history, everything about him, his kind of major battles he won. There's some interactive things as well, which is quite good, especially because it's different languages. So that's quite good. Right, so that is us now leaving Glenfinnan. Callum's driving, and he's unfortunately still wearing the same shorts. Didn't manage to get a pair at the visitor centre. He's put down his jacket, so he's going to just live with it for the time being. We're going to just go back to Fort William in order to get back towards where we came from. As we're driving back into Fort William, that's been Nevis there, which is the tallest mountain in Scotland. You can see the cable cars that take you kind of halfway up just on the side there.
Close to the tallest in the whole UK.
Yeah, it's a hefty beast. I mean, if you're thinking that's the tallest point on it, it's pretty tall.
I know, even some of those surrounding like ones are like just other minerals that you get in Scotland.
Yeah. We're talking about the fact that it's probably quite underestimated in terms of how easy that looks to climb.
Although I've heard it's like quite more of a path most of the way rather than like a lot of scrambling. That'd be good. That's the dream. So we've decided to make another wee random stop. It's somewhere that we've been quite a few times.
Welcome to Antwerp.
So if you're driving along the road, kind of opposite the Glen Coe Visitor Centre pretty much, you might see like a brown sign that says Signal Rock or Antwerp. We randomly just came in here one day years ago.
We were here one year and you can kind of see over towards one of the mountains over that side, and we looked over and the RAF pilots come and train down Glen Coe. A massive RAF fighter jet was literally just there.
And it was so
It
loud.
was so loud.
We just have started to come back and it's getting more and more developed. So there's a proper car park now where people get their caravans and stuff parked. But it's really nice. If you've got time,
Definitely stop.
you'll see why in a second. So you get a really good view from here. Like honestly, this is like, I think, the best view you can get in Glen Coe. It's absolutely beautiful. It's grown quite a lot because when we first came, this was all just fields, remember? I'm sure you'll agree, it's pretty beautiful. Well, I've left my phone in the car.
Shock! He says he wants to take a nice picture. What's
video.
that? What's that?
Although I hope I left it in the car and didn't drop it.
I don't think so.
You can kind of get yourself set up for the day as well if you want.
Yeah, there's always kind of remnants of people having like campfires and stuff in this bit.
Watch me fall again. At least that's 9%. So I think we're just going to end it here. Going to hang about for a little bit, take some photos. Maybe Stuart will dip his toes in.
Stuart will not dip his toes in. It's cold. That's that. It's not cold, but the water's cold.
I don't think we're going to find a nicer place to end the vlog. We had a really, really fun day. Yeah. We've seen quite a lot. We hope you've come along with us on one of our random days out. We may do more of these and film more of these.
We do them a lot. It's something that we quite enjoy to do together. So we've got lots that we can show you. And obviously, if you do like Scotland or anything, or if you're coming here, you can obviously request if there's something in particular you want us to see or do.
If you've not had a chance, we've currently got an Orlando series airing. We have a few more videos still to come from that.
We've done Universal and we're doing Disney at the moment. That airs every Friday at 5 PM.
We also have an Alton Towers trip coming up with Halloween Scarefest. Akkus for Norway coming up. So yeah, lots to come.
There's a little robin on the bridge.
Where?
There.
Oh. Underwater.
There's a tiny robin.
Yeah, we're having fun making these to look back on, so while we are, we'll keep sharing, and if you also like, then you can like, subscribe, follow along.
Yeah.
Keep watching.
The playlist's available, so catch up if you haven't already, and we'll see you next time. Bye.
Thanks for watching.